Matter to me. It's the same word. I'm going to say the same thing.
Well, I think you need to say it right before we adjourn, since we're in a public, I don't know if anybody will say something if we're,
They're probably going to ask questions. That's why I thought it would be after.
Yeah, they can come up afterwards.
Okay.
Okay.
If you say you have any questions, you can ask afterwards or whatever.
Good afternoon. If I have everyone's attention, please. We got a good mic system tonight. That's good. At this time, I'd like to welcome and call to order our regular scheduled meeting for the City of Houston. This is Monday, August 21st, 2023 at 6, let's see, let's get the right time here. Yeah, 6:03 p.m., okay? We're here at the new Houston Community Center at 65 City Square, Houston, Georgia, in attendance as far as members are concerned of the council. We have Tracy Carswell, we have Dr. Fredria Sterling, and Ms. Debbie Martin, and myself, James Lawson, and then our city manager, Jennifer Kidd. Harrison. Excuse me, one more name. Jennifer Kidd Harrison, and then we have Ms. Jen down on the end, and then Ms. Tiffany, and then Dr. Jerry Weiss on the other end. So we have a good crew of folks here. And at this time, I'd like to have Rodney Cato, well, no, let's do Steve Winry, going to lead us in a word of prayer.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Heavenly Father, thank you for this beautiful day. Despite your grace and mercy and your endless goodness, the meeting with freedom, I can gather here to the business of the city. We ask your blessing on all of us as we go forward. Give us courage and wisdom, particularly our leaders, to lead the city of Houston forward. We ask your blessings on all those who are part of our school system, from the superintendent on down to the children, they're getting back into school, and dealing with the heat. For them, the parents, the teachers, all the administrators, we ask your blessing on all those folks. For our law enforcement, first responders, and the people safe, particularly those kids as they getting on buses and crossing streets to get to school. We ask your blessings on all those law enforcement officers. As we go forward tonight, we ask your blessings on this community. Keep us safe, keep us healthy, and we ask your traveling mercy for all those here tonight as we travel home to our families. In Jesus' most holy name we pray. Amen.
At this time, I'd like to turn it over to Mr. Rodney Cato to lead us in the pledge.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. Is there a motion to approve the agenda?
I'll make a motion.
Okay. Is there a second? All in favor? Okay. All right. I'd like to also, is there a motion to approve the minutes for July 6th, the 13th, the 17th, and the 27th of 2023. Is there a motion to approve those minutes for those particular meetings?
And Mayor, we have two changes. You want to call those changes out?
They're highlighted on the second page. So it's just reading.
Okay, so on the special call meeting for July the 6th, under new business number 2, we are just going to add that Councilmember Sterling and then Councilmember Lawson had voted, but we're just going to put on there that there was a second. So it reads like as so. Councilmember Carswell motion for Councilmember James Lawson to conduct as acting mayor. Councilmember Sterling seconded, and Councilmember Lawson voted also in favor. Same for line item number 4, new bank signatures. Councilmember Carswell motion for Councilmember James Lawson to be updated as the bank signer. Councilmember Sterling seconded the motion, and Councilmember Lawson voted also in favor. Councilmember Martin opposed. So the two changes will be that Councilmember Sterling seconded those two motions.
Very good. Is there a motion to approve those changes and to approve the minutes?
I make a motion to approve the minutes.
Is there a second? All in favor? Very good. Old business, item number 1, ordinance 0-2023-03. Once again, we talked about this in our work session. This is with the Code of Ordinance for the City of Houston, and this is something that Chief Hill's working with us on with other things that are in place as far as looking at other ordinances in other cities as far as concerning with our cars parked on the side of the street or crossing over into the sidewalk. So at this time, we as a council have agreed to table this until our next meeting and work session and see which way we want to go, but we will be deciding pretty quick on this.
So a motion is made to table this into the work.
That's correct.
Work session.
September work session.
You made the motion.
That is correct. Is there a second? All in favor? Okay. Old business number 2, Z-23-02, annexation and zoning and rezoning. Okay. This is one of the things that has been on everybody's mind, and what we've agreed to do at this time, because of some things are still out there that's not quite to what we're liking as a council and a mayor, is to table this to the next meeting. Okay? And what we're tabling is the annexation of the sale property, which is right out here on Maddox Road. Okay? So that will be tabled until the next meeting. All right?
Are you making a motion?
Make a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor of tabling it? It is tabled. Okay? Okay. The next one is item number 3. Over on our next page is the City Hall Community Center building signs. Staff recommendations by Davis Sign Company for $10,750. This is for the signs that's going out front of our buildings right here.
Community Center and City Hall.
Community Center and City Hall. I'll make a motion we approve. Is there a second? All in favor?
Any opposed?
Any opposed? Can? They all approved. Okay. Okay. New business as follows. Number 1, Z-2305, rezoning of Shannon Sale, applicant and property owner. This is basically with the understanding, if you go right down Maddox Road, he has a single-family dwelling home that he wants to rezone away from the rest of the property. It's a very simple rezoning. It was where his mother-in-law lived, and now he's choosing to either rent the property or sell the property. Is there a motion from the council to approve?
Make a motion to approve.
I second.
All in favor? Okay. New business number 2, resolution 2023-12. This is, a resolution as far as to any change for our comprehensive plan, which Jerry Weiss went over very thoroughly in the work session. Is there a motion from the council to approve?
This is just, an amendment.
Mm-hmm.
Our actual, comp plan will come back up in October.
I make a motion to approve.
Is there a second? Okay, all in favor? Very good. All right, item number 3, resolution 2023-015, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Houston, Georgia, awarding the construction contract for the water booster pump station project. Said resolution also authorizes the mayor and the clerk to execute appropriate documents for implementation of this project. The initial cost of the pump is $718,000, but we have a $440,000 grant. Okay, so that's a tremendous help to come off the bottom line. And what this pump is for is, if you see our new water tower sitting up here, that's nice and pretty. We've got to pump water up to that tank for holding storage, and that's what that pump is for. Okay, is there a motion from the council to approve?
I make a motion to approve.
Is there a second?
I second.
All in favor? Very good. I'm going to turn this one over to Jennifer to talk about the Houston Park lease agreement. Ms. Jennifer?
So we are just amending the Houston Park lease agreement with the Jackson County Park and Rec. This will also help include the location where we're going to put our new public works building on Cabin Drive behind the tennis court. So that includes that. Jackson County is also wanting to do some upgrades to the park land that they are leasing, and the part they're upkeeping, which is where the park and the pavilion and the softball field and so forth like that. So they want to do some upgrades there. So they have asked or they have requested that we change the terms to a 50-year term with the county. So.
Okay. Thank you, Jennifer. Is there a motion for the council?
I make a motion to approve.
Is there a second? I'll second it. All in favor? Very good. On number 5 is the millage rate rollback. This is something that we discussed in depth as far as at the work session. Is there a motion on the floor from this council to approve the rollback of the millage?
I definitely make a motion.
I'm with her, I second it.
Okay.
Okay, all in favor? Very good.
And so this is going from the 3.5 to 2.954.
All right. Number 6 and number 7, we're going to turn over to Councilperson Debbie Martin, and she's going to tell us what we're thinking about these 2 particular items. Councilperson Martin?
Yes, so I'm going to make a motion to delay this, and the reason being is we went over all 3 of the RFPs last Thursday. We ended up closing that executive session with multiple questions, and therefore I don't think anybody on Mayor and Council is prepared to approve any of them. So with that, I'd like to make a motion to move to next month.
Very good. Is there a motion from the council on 6 and 7 to table these 2 items? Pardon me?
Can we approve both in the same motion?
Oh, that's a good question. That's for 6 and 7, yes. Make a motion for 6 and 7. Thank you, Tracy.
I second it. All in favor? Very good.
Thank you.
The, next item is, item number 8, ordinance 0-23-04. And this is gonna talk about our stormwater runoff. And really number 9 has the same thing, but we'll vote on each one of them separately. There again, we went over this with what the county's concerns are, and what we're doing is just that. So they will, and this is something that Tiffany went over during the work session of how it's going to be handled in the billing and everything like that. So is there a motion from the council to approve?
Make a motion to approve.
So we're gonna do line item 8 first.
That is correct.
Okay.
Yep.
I make a motion to approve line item 8.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor? Very good. Resolution, this is item number 9, resolution 23-13, a resolution adopting a stormwater service fee schedule. That schedule is also going to be on our website, so you can go on there and see what the fees are, in proportionate to what you have, what you have purchased as far as property and things like that. That fee schedule will be on there. It'll also be at the front office up front here for if you want to swing by, you can pick up a copy. Therefore, you're not caught off guard when you get your tax bill and this fee's on there. So that way you'll have plenty of time to see what your fee's going to be based on how much stormwater runoff comes from your property or from your house. Okay? Is there a motion on the floor to approve? Disapprove?
I make a motion to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay. All in favor? Okay. That's on item number 9. Okay. At this time, that basically includes all the work that we have, but we do have a special person here that's going to say a few words, and that's Councilperson Debbie Martin. So Debbie, you go right ahead.
Actually, I would like to use that one, if you don't mind.
You can be more than happy to go right
I'd
over
rather
there.
stand up. Is it on?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for allowing me to have the room for a moment. I was actually gonna do this after adjournment. I've told some of you, that I had an announcement to make, and so, this is it. I want you to hear this from me. I don't want you to hear side notes or read it in the paper, although then I'm sure you're gonna report it properly. Right then? Okay. So, as maybe some of you know, maybe you don't know, but, because I am running for mayor this November, and my current council seat runs through December, if I am in fact elected mayor by all of you in November, I would be sworn in right away. So the Georgia law is, I have to resign my council seat at the moment that I qualify for running for mayor. I want you to hear this from me. It's been a very terrible struggle for me the last 5 days, since I've known, 4 or 5 days. I don't want to disappoint you. I'm still going to be here. I'm going to actually be sitting with you, by the way. And if Ab asks me to state my name and address, and if I live in Houston, I think I'll scream. Anyway, it's been a very hard decision for me, and I hope you understand that it's a short-term situation and hopefully a long-term solution as VP voted as mayor. Now, mayor and council will appoint someone to take my seat while I'm sitting in the audience, and I would like to recommend to mayor and council that Ms. Tina Brown, who has always been here, who knows everything that we've been talking about, and she's a very factual person, right, Tina? Thank you all very much, and I will be here, of course, as always, after the meeting, if you might ask me any questions. Thank you all, I really appreciate all of you.
Thank you very much, Debbie. Is there a motion from the council to adjourn?
I make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Is there a second?
I second.
All in favor? Very good. Thank y'all for attending very much. Tina.
Did you get my ticket?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you get a tape done? Hey, I'm gonna go. I gotta get her over at her day. Are y'all good?
You got it, Selma?
Yes, I do.
I tell you what, me and you sit for you and I can meet.
You know what? Today, he invited me to come over there.
And I was gonna
And I
go
went
there
to
too.
school at 1 o'clock. So I can text him. When I was coming, I saw him coming home.
Was he